Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the AMBER VAN CISE CHRONICLES WWE 2K. This is episode 20 and we are kicking NXT off with the NXT Commissioner, AJ Lee. And for those of you that may be living under a rock for some reason, of course, AJ Lee is the NXT Commissioner after Stephanie McMahon was attacked and taken out by, of course, your beloved AMBER VAN CISE a couple of months ago. We all know what happened over there and what that led to, of course, leading to that NXT TAKEOVER Seattle triple threat match where, against all the odds and against the fact that everyone was rooting against her, AMBER VAN CISE once again proving that she is that bitch in the women's division, retaining the NXT women's title against Tessa Blanchard and Bianca Belair. But as far as AJ Lee is concerned, she has promised that she has a very special announcement to make here tonight to kick off NXT as the Commissioner. So let's go ahead and hear what AJ has to say. So ladies and gentlemen, I have just received some very exciting news regarding the future of our women's division here in NXT. Now, whilst NXT TAKEOVER Tampa Bay is on the horizon, in the history of the black and gold brand, our championships have never been defended on another event on the same weekend, namely being WrestleMania, until now. Because after some negotiations with Vince McMahon and the rest of the higher-ups in the WWE, I have received confirmation that for the first time ever, the NXT Women's Championship will be defended on the show of shows, the grandest stage of them all, at WrestleMania. Now, of course, on one hand, you have the ever cocky and brash, arrogance personified NXT Women's Champion, AMBER VAN CISE, who I'm sure will be overjoyed to discover that she will fight at WrestleMania for the first time in her career. But if she's going to defend that title, it's only right that we determine a new #1 contender, and since both of them put up a valiant effort in Seattle, and Blanchard respectively wasn't pinned while Belair is one of the longest reigning NXT Women's Champions of all time, it's only fitting that we showcase the best of the best that NXT has to offer at WrestleMania. So in tonight's main event, it'll be Bianca Belair against Tessa Blanchard in a #1 contenders match, and the winner heads to WrestleMania to fight AMBER VAN CISE for the title. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event here on NXT. The stakes do not get any higher than this. Blanchard against Belair, and the winner is not only the #1 contender to face AMBER VAN CISE, but they will face AMBER VAN CISE for the NXT Women's Championship at WrestleMania. For the first time ever, that title is defended on the show of shows. This does not get any bigger, in my opinion. And now here comes Bianca Belair, of course the EST of NXT, a woman who, no doubt about it, I mean right now she may be in NXT, but there's no doubt about it, she will do great things at WrestleMania one day. The question is, will it be this year that starts that run of WrestleMania victories for Bianca Belair, or will it be Tessa Blanchard's time to show that diamonds are forever? I mean, regardless, you see right there, the NXT Women's Champion AMBER VAN CISE is watching Bianca Belair make her entrance, but either matchup we get here at WrestleMania, it is going to be full of history regardless. On one hand, you already know the history in NXT between Bianca Belair and AMBER VAN CISE, the way AMBER VAN CISE manipulated her way into that championship match, attacking Stephanie McMahon, manipulating her way, using her NYC win to get that match against Bianca Belair, and then cheating to win as well, and costing Bianca Belair her 8-month title reign. You just already know Bianca Belair wants to whip the hell out AMBER VAN CISE with her hair braid. But nevertheless, you also got Tessa Blanchard on the other side of the ring, and we'll talk about their history in just a moment. This match is about to get underway. Asia Smith rings the bell, and now got caught with a knee right there by Tessa Blanchard, and now Tessa working down the arm here and gonna go into that Northern Light suplex on Bianca Belair. And you know, I said a minute ago how we discussed the history between Blanchard and Van CISE. Let's get into it. I mean, we talk about the fact, you know, I'm gonna break the forbidden wall here and bring up a certain company, but TNA Impact Wrestling, yes. For those of you that know the history between Blanchard and Van CISE, you know that it was that career versus title match back in TNA Impact when Tessa Blanchard was the champion and Van CISE had just returned off an injury and put her career on the line for another shot at the Impact Women's Championship, or the Impact Knockouts Championship I should say, and of course coming up short in that matchup, and that was the end of Van CISE's Impact career before she would go on to Wrestling Progress Wrestling and then eventually come to the NYC and be in NXT. And now hang on a second, Blanchard right here, of course a former Impact Knockouts champion, dominant as always. Big suplex there to Bianca Belair as she looks to head to her first show of shows, her first WrestleMania in her career. Oh, wow, nice counter there by Blanchard. What a DDT, caught her off that spear attempt. And now Blanchard with an Irish whip to the other side of the ring in the corner here. Blanchard running in, big clothesline. Tessa Blanchard here picking up Bianca Belair, and this one may be over before it's all said and done. Big, oh, there's the fisherman suplex, nicely connected with it. And now Blanchard going to the cover off that fisherman suplex. Aja Smith into the pin. Is this it? No. A kick out by Belair. You're gonna have to do more than that to beat one of the longest reigning NXT Women's Champions of all time. And I say Bianca Belair is one of the longest reigning NXT Women's Champions of all time, because of course you still got Asuka, who had her dominant reign. You got Shayna Baszler, and Bianca Belair is also on that list. Nice counter there, spinning heel kick by Blanchard. Big heel kick again. Now Blanchard just dumping unceremoniously Belair to the outside of the ring, and look at that. Of course, Blanchard always glutting. You know, she's cocky and arrogant, but at the same time, if there's something that the NXT fans can respect, it's Blanchard's disdain for Van Cise, because the NXT fans, if they hate one thing more than Tessa Blanchard, it is Van Cise right now. Now, hang on a second, look at this Tessa Blanchard. We saw this at TakeOver Seattle, big leg drop made famous by the dead man, The Undertaker. The referee was counting there, but of course Blanchard getting basically back in the ring, going, oh, no, going high risk, but not getting the high reward with that elbow from the skies. And now finally, Belair can turn the tide of this matchup, surely. Big spear right there, and oh no, she wasn't done, she was going for the knee. It was countered by Blanchard, Irish whip onto the other side of the ring. And now Tessa Blanchard here with the kick and the headbutts right here. Blanchard has almost wrestled this match like a big powerhouse would, and now what is Blanchard thinking? Hang on a second, she's thinking about that big drop kick on the apron to the head of Bianca Belair, connecting flush, and that may just be all she wrote for Bianca Belair. If Tessa Blanchard can just get a pinfall right now, but she's not going to go for it. She's going to go high risk and high reward again. Will it pay off this time? No. And now Belair looking to put this one away with, of course, her signature maneuver, the KOD, that has won her the NXT Women's Championship in the past. She delivers the KOD to Blanchard off that missed elbow. Aja Smith into the cover right here. Is this it? No. Aja Smith was counting that pin right there, and we were so close. That was a 2.9 conjoined twins close, but the referee says no, and this match continues between Blanchard and Belair, fighting to fight at WrestleMania for the NXT Women's Championship one-on-one against Van Cise, a woman who they both hate. And look at this now, Blanchard, of course, you know, she's got a history with the Flair family, of course, 4 Horsemen, shout out to them. And now Tessa Blanchard looking to put the finishing touches on her masterpiece, but Belair says hell no, not today, Tessa Blanchard. And now here we go again, Tessa Blanchard about to go for a ride from this alley-oop powerbomb. We already saw one KOD, you ain't surviving a second, Tessa Blanchard, let me tell you that for free. KOD, no, countered by Blanchard DDT. Look at this now, the figure 4 was locked in on Belair, but Belair says no, I will live to fight another day. Belair reversing the pressure of that figure 4 and getting out of it right there. And now Belair, oh no, another counter by Tessa Blanchard, that super kick to the gut right there. And now Tessa Blanchard has Belair up for the pile driver, spiking Belair straight into the mat and down to hell. And the air has been sucked out of the NXT arena right here at Full Sail. Everyone was rooting for Belair, and I think it's only a matter of time. DDT again. And Belair, bless her heart, still trying to fight here, but Blanchard is about as savage a competitor as they come in this situation. Pile driver to Belair, and that third one wasn't even to Belair, that was sending a message to Van Cise that I am coming for you. Now Tessa Blanchard going to the cover, Aja Smith down for the count, and Tessa Blanchard is heading to WrestleMania. And now fellas, it looks like we're about to run it back for one of wrestling's most personal and deepest rivalries, because on the shows on the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania, it'll be Blanchard against Van Cise for the NXT Women's Championship. From Impact career versus title to WrestleMania, this one is going to be very interesting.